There are two organizing principles of human interaction: coercion and cooperation. Every time humans come together, they organize themselves according to one, the other, or a combination of these two principles. Under coercion, some people, typically in the form of a government, force other people to behave in certain ways. Under cooperation, people mutually agree to behave in certain ways. Consider an example. Here we have this person. We'll call him Naked Guy. Naked Guy wants a suit, and he has money to pay for a suit. Along comes this guy. We'll call him the guy on the left. Naked Guy says, I want a suit. And guy on the left says, well, I have this dress. And Naked Guy says, no, dress makes me sad. I want a suit. So what happens? When humans organize themselves according to the principle of cooperation, guy on the left has an incentive to go off and find something that Naked Guy wants. So guy on the left comes back with a suit. And Naked Guy says, yes, suit makes me happy. You take the money, I take the suit. And both Naked Guy and guy on the left end up happier than they were before. This is the typical outcome when humans organize themselves according to cooperation. Now consider the same scenario, but this time under the organizing principle of coercion. The first thing we notice is something economists call the knowledge problem. Naked Guy thinks to himself, I'd like a suit, and I have money to pay for a suit. The government comes along and says, you're naked, you need to do something about this, here, put this on, and give me your money. This is coercion. And of course the problem is Naked Guy is sad, Naked Guy doesn't like the dress. The reason we get this solution is not because the people in government are stupid or malicious, but simply because they don't have enough knowledge to be able to make decisions for Naked Guy that are, on average, better than the decisions Naked Guy could make for himself. A second problem that arises when humans organize themselves according to the principle of coercion is regulatory capture. And here we have Naked Guy who says to himself, I wish I had a suit and I have money to pay for a suit. And along comes guy on the left who says, I have a dress, and Naked Guy says, no, dress makes me sad, I want a suit. Now, when these people were organized according to the principle of cooperation, guy on the left had incentive to go off and find the thing that Naked Guy wants and to bring it to him. But here, when we organize the humans according to the principle of coercion, guy on the left has a new opportunity to obtain profit. And that is not to satisfy Naked Guy, but rather to seek to satisfy the politicians. Here, guy on the left approaches the government and says, I have money. Government shows up. And guy on the left says, I'll give you this money. You force Naked Guy to buy my dress from me. So the government says, Naked Guy, you take the dress, give your money to guy on the left. Now, of course, Naked Guy is sad. He doesn't like the dress. But guy on the left is happy. He's managed to sell his dress. Furthermore, the politicians are happy because they've received some payment from guy on the left. This problem of regulatory capture arises because once the government presents itself as a coercive force, the government itself becomes a target for profit seekers.